My name is Nick. Are you going to leave us like LeBron left us?
It's a great question. No, I won't leave. I'm not leaving. How can I leave you guys?
Thank you for tuning in. Another episode of Unusually Ordinary. This episode 25. I don't have a theme for this episode. You should try to get a theme.
Ben Simmons, for Reggie Bush, who the great 25? Reggie Bush.
Hold on.
Ben
25
Simmons.
is my 2K number. So I guess we can celebrate me.
Oh, okay.
Now, for the reason 25, I don't want to give that reason out why we're 25 on 2K. It's a very personal reason, so I'm not going to share that with everybody yet.
So
but it's a very personal, sentimental number to me. So this is my episode. It's that EJ episode.
Okay.
It's that I'm going in episode. It's that Tweezy don't stand a chance episode. It's that I'm by myself episode. Go ahead, cut your mic off, bro. Let me do this thing solo dolo episode.
That's how you really feel.
I'm going in this episode. Now, I always go in every episode, but yeah, it's me. This that 99 overall episode.
Boy, you on 2K, your overall be 64.
Okay.
What would it be?
2K?
Yeah.
99.
All right. Episode 25, like he just said, we back. You want to pop it off since this is your boy?
Hold on, real quick before we get to the content. If you click play on this video, this podcast, is anything where you at? Click the like button right now before we go any further. This is gonna be fire. You already know you're gonna like it. You done came back for some more, or the name just caught your attention. Like, comment, share, subscribe. All right, let's go in. Let's start it off with my boy. I've been telling you about him for years. Brandon Ingram has been on a tear this season. Dude is averaging almost 30 points a game. 30 almost on them boys. How do you feel about that, man? You say he's Tayshaun Prince with Wiz Khalifa tattoos?
No.
What do you call him?
Corey Brewer.
Brewer with Wiz Khalifa tattoos.
Yep.
And he killing. Leading the team.
That's why I said we got to talk about this. It's surprising. I was like, hold on. I've been watching the games. He's been popping up, been balling, been attacking the rim, and posterizing, and pulling up, playing. Like, this is the Brandon Ingram all Laker fans expected when y'all drafted him after the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
And, he's finally becoming that player, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, development takes longer for others.
So I'm not going to say.
Ben Simmons was ready after his second.
Ben Simmons
After his first, really.
Well, he had a year to sit out.
They were the same age when they came out. What you mean? What they got to do with it?
Ben Simmons got a grown man body.
Yeah, that sounds like Brandon Ingram problem, not Ben Simmons problem.
Okay, go ahead, give my dog some praise. I should never stopped it. Go ahead. He been posterizing, pulling up. What else he been doing?
Shooting efficiently, be doing great. 2K, he played versus Dallas and versus Houston. He shot greater than 50. Oh no, that's for the 3-point percentage. Oh yeah, still for field goal percentage. Shoot. Versus Toronto and versus Golden State, he was around 43% from the field. But versus Dallas and versus Houston, he was 50% and 63%. Like, he been balling, shooting threes, making at least 4. He's attempting at least 7 threes since the Dallas game. He been balling. He didn't work on his free throws. 3 for 5 ain't really cutting it. He been rebounding. Assists been around 5, so he's averaging 5 assists a game. I mean, I give it to him 2. 2 to 3 turnovers each game. I give it to him.
He balling.
He is.
He killing Jrue Holiday this season.
But will this be sustainable?
Hey, is he killing Jrue Holiday?
I mean, I ain't trying to look up his stats, but I mean, right now, if you 27 points, I mean, I ain't say kill him, but could Jrue Holiday bring aspects to the team that Brandon Ingram, does not on a certain level. Say par. Like defense, namely playmaking. But
anyway,
I ain't gonna say you kill him, but he doing good. I'm finally giving him some praise. You know what I'm saying? Brought him up like, yeah, we should talk about on the docket. Now you trying to overdo it?
Is he better than Luka Doncic?
No.
He up there with Luka.
Better. After 5 games, after 4 games.
Okay, he better than Luka.
Oh.
Now Brandon's looking great. Now we got a player that I critique. I think I talk about this guy every episode. I think I'm the only person in the world that talks about this person. And I got to talk about him because my co-host intends on defending him every episode and praising this dude. Mike Conley. Womp, 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 womp. Bro. What's wrong with your boy?
I mean, he's still getting acclimated to the environment. He coming from Memphis, eating Memphis barbecue, riding around in the Chevys. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here for a pimp. You can go to Utah where it's like, all right.
Has he been doing good? I don't want no excuses. Has he looked good or bad?
I ain't gonna
answer. He horrible.
Yeah, 8-2-4.
One game he shot 1 of 16.
That was the first game. They won that game. This last game, when they played the 28, that was yesterday. He went 0 for 7 from the field and had 1 free throw made. So he had 1 point. 1.2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 steal, 5 fouls, 3 turnovers. Dang. Dang, Mike Conley. That was wrong for you all summer too, dog.
I told you.
Bro, he only got three threes made. I'm gonna do the quick math real quick. 6, 5, 11, 11, 6, 17, 17, 20. He 3 for 20 from the 3. Man. But I'm gonna give this to still getting acclimated to the environment, still getting used to the team. You know what I'm saying? This thing. He don't have the ball in his hand like he always did when he was in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Donovan got that thing in his hand. So plus they still got Joe Ingles, they got Bogdanovich. So you know what I'm saying? Spread the wealth. Now he's just another piece in the kid. He another cog in the machine versus being a main component. So he's still trying to get acclimated to his role, but he gonna adjust. He gonna get there.
Man, if I'm being honest, he looking as bad as KCP.
Man, nah.
And he played more. He doing worse.
But KCP been there longer. You know what I'm saying? He been there for like 2 years, 3 years. Okay,
Brandon Ingram is fresh on the team, and then he killing.
But he getting more opportunity. Now that Zion's out, he
getting more opportunity. Jrue Holiday's the face of the team.
Because Zion's out. Like, all right, he's the starting 4. So he's like pretty much their primary pick and roll player. So of course you're gonna get a lot of switches. Of course you're gonna be able to attack players that's guard smaller than you. So he's been able to thrive off of that. But
I don't want to hear
they run him off screens and all that. Excuse me, but. Different situation, different scenario.
Michael, is he worth the contract so far?
Who?
Michael Conley.
What was the contract? He got that contract when he.
I'm saying, is he worth the contract he has? Would you want him on the Lakers playing like that? With old Bron,
would you want Wilt Chamberlain playing like that? Let's just bring up everybody. You just want everybody for the Lakers.
No, I'm saying Michael Conley.
Would you want Jimmy Butler for the Lakers? Would you want Jimmy Butler for the Lakers?
Yes.
Would you want Andrew Wiggins for the Lakers?
No.
That's what you're making it sound like.
He's on Andrew Wiggins level. Was he in the top 100? Because he ain't playing like top 100.
Who?
Old dude, Mike Conley.
Yeah, he was.
Well, they didn't get that dude anything.
You be hating, man. I ain't say you hating, but
Because he ain't doing good. I kept it real. He
had a
trash.
couple good games, you know what I'm saying, versus the Lakers, versus the Kings, you know what I'm saying, 13 points, 12 points.
They got blown out. Blown out.
Versus the Lakers, but they beat the Kings.
Kings suck. Let's go ahead and get to the
Well,
Kings.
they lost by 9 points to.
Hold on. The Kings suck. Let me tell you something. Let me start about because we're going to transition into a different player play for the Kings. And I'm glad you brought the Kings up. The Kings are trash. I picked the Kings to dang near make the playoffs. If they were in my cusp of 7th or 8th or 9th seed making the playoffs. These dudes are horrible. I love their man. They should have kept their old coach instead of getting Luke Walton. I think Luke Walton ruined them. You got Harrison Barnes was our next person. Is trash, and I've been defending this dude. Harrison Barnes is trash. De'Aaron Fox has been looking trash. Buddy Hield has been looking inconsistent and at times trash. They just gave you that new contract, Buddy Hield. You gonna go out there and get 3 points? Harrison Barnes, you gonna get 7 points? De'Aaron Fox ain't doing nothing. The team is horrible, and I blame it on I blame it on them, and I blame it on Luke Walton.
Yeah, you gotta blame that on Luke. They weren't playing like this last year. Like I can't remember one game last year, and they were like, all right, they got single digits. Like scoring.
Horrible. Now I see what LeVar Ball was talking about.
And Rich Paul.
Hey man, you can't win with that dude. He don't know what he talking about. He coached the Warriors up. And the Warriors was the coldest team. I could have went out there and
man, that was autopilot, bro. How you gonna be in a Tesla? How you gonna be in a Tesla talking about I drove safely from like LA to New York, but you had autopilot on the whole time. Autonomous driving. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really don't get credit for that. You were just in there.
Yeah. Nah, Luke Walton's trash. Fire him and see if we can get that old guy. Whoever.
They already, bro. That's 4 games.
Yeah, well, Lakers did it. Who fired that quick?
Quit trying to deflect. Let's get back to the original situation where we talking about. And that was your boy Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes coming out averaging 11 points, 5.5 rebounds, less than 1 assist. So you want to round up 1 assist. Best game point wise was versus Portland. 5 for 10, 50% from the field, 2 for 3 from 3, 1 free throw made, 5 rebounds. But he had that one game versus Utah where he's in single digits, but 12, 13, 7, 12 in 4 games. Not bad. Shooting 47% from the field. So yeah. Like I said, he's been the player. He's the player. He's the player he always been. That I've been trying to tell you. He's just a role player. No, bro. He can do this. He can do that. He's so versatile, bro.
I said he's solid. He don't have a weakness. He ain't got a strength either, obviously. But he ain't had no weakness.
He did say that. You was right with what you just said, too. He ain't got a strength neither.
You don't. That boy is weak. Weak.
That's messed up. You just round for a couple months ago.
I'm gonna keep it real. If I was wrong, I'd say I'm wrong. That's the thing with you, and the thing with me is when I'm wrong and the player's not performing, regardless of who the player is, I'm gonna say he doing good or I'm gonna say he doing bad. You always want to look right. Oh no, Mike Conley, he got to get acclimated. He's in Utah.
Yeah, 4 games.
And I ain't trying to hear all that, man. I always say you an all-star. He never was an all-star.
He wasn't.
Huh?
He wasn't. You're right.
I was gonna say you're an all-star type player, but he ain't never been an all-star. And he ain't going to the all-star game looking like this. He ain't never gonna be all-star. Let's just go ahead and say that now. Never.
Now that he in the West, nah.
Okay. He been in the West. What you mean now that he in the West? He been in the West. Memphis is in the West.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I'm always right. Like I'm right. He ain't never big all. Yeah, he the West now. He wouldn't make it in the East either.
Yeah, he would have a chance.
He
not now, but when he was balling, he probably would have had a chance.
Man, I know rookies I'll take over here.
Like Kyle Lowry kept making it.
Huh?
Kyle Lowry kept making it year after year for like 3 years.
That is right. And Kyle Lowry better than Mike, but Kyle Lowry better than Mike Conley.
No,
Mike Conley is not good to me. I'm sorry, I don't see it. He's good. I mean, he's good, but he ain't great. He ain't no game changer. He's like they're talking about. Oh, they got to upgrade over Ricky Rubio. I'm like, really? It's like the same. Like
at this point, it was like you would keep Ricky Rubio. Like they were thinking Mike Conley was going to bring him more of a scoring threat. He out here just got 7 points.
Yeah, I'd rather keep Ricky Rubio.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but it's early. Like I said, I ain't gonna waver. We want to talk about point guard that's actually good.
Yeah, Derrick Rose.
Redemption tour. You know what I'm saying? Everybody with that. Oh, Derrick Rose, them knees. Oh, he ain't what he used to be. Who was he playing with last year?
Timberwolves.
He was balling there. He should have been a starter over Jeff T. Now, same situation. Should he be a starter over Reggie Jackson?
Reggie Jackson suck.
Bring him up. I even put him up. Let's look up his stats. See what your boy. He been a starter for a while. Man, if you don't get him about the paint.
Man, Reggie Jackson has underperformed. Whenever they got Reggie Jackson from the Thunder, he was supposed to be like, okay, that next PG for them.
Yep.
And he is underperformed. He was better off the bench. Maybe he's just an off the bench player, because he was good off the bench for the Thunder behind Westbrook. But as a starter and as being, I don't know if he's the guy, but he's one of the core pieces that you're supposed to be performing, and he has not done well at all. He is trash. Dang, maybe I shouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say trash, but he's been, not really performing.
No, he's been trash. He's been trash. I mean, I shouldn't call a player trash in the league, but NBA standards has not been up to par. He's been trash.
All right, so tell me about this. Versus Indiana, that was his first game. He won 5 points, 2 for 3 from the field, 1 from 2 from 3. Next game, 5 points, 2 from 8 from the field, 0 for 3 from the 3, 1 free throw. Yeah. Versus Derrick Rose.
Ballin.
In which he averaging 21 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Best game you got point-wise versus Philly, in which he went 14 for 21, scoring 31, 1 3-point made, 3 assists. Dang, 6 turnovers, though. But effectively, like, he's the reason why they've been even competitive. Yeah, even had a chance, especially at that position. And Derrick Rose, like, come on, bro. We're at a park right now. You got Derrick Rose, you got Reggie Jackson. You know who they are and who they play. Like, you know who you gonna pick over who. So same situation. Like, sometimes like some coaches they get in trouble when they try to do they try to be too fancy and try to be too cute. Like sometimes the situation boils down to, all right, if you at a park. And you got to pick somebody be your teammate in pickup game. You lose, you off the court. You got to wait. You win, you stay on. So who's the better player? Who would you pick? Naturally, like, all right, bro, Gary Payton or Steve Nash, or, of course, Gary Payton. Or, same scenario, Derrick Rose.
Should, of course, Gary Payton.
Yeah, I'm choosing Gary Payton or Steve Nash. Back to this, since you wouldn't?
I mean, I'll have to think about it. I don't know if it's enough.
If you gotta think about it, okay, then my argument stands.
How does it stand?
I
don't know who I would pick.
Pick one right now.
Steve Nash.
All right. Derrick Rose out here averaging 21, while Reggie Jackson out here averaging just 5 points. Why won't the switch be made? Some will say he needs a 6-man to provide that scoring punch off the bench. Especially when you already have like a scoring threat with and so much focus going to Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond. But if he had Derrick Rose with him, that'd be so much even better.
Yeah, I just don't even see the point of Reggie Jackson. What is? I mean, I don't know.
Dang. I mean, they have been trying to trade him for the longest. Like every time they try to try somebody, he the first name in the trade package.
Does nobody want a Reggie Jackson for what? What they gonna give
That's
up
what I'm
for?
saying. That's why they just keep trying to get that. Like sometimes he just be a tag along. Like, hey, bro, if you want so you gotta take Reggie Jackson too. That's what's
I
gonna
mean,
come
he's
down to. Like now, I seen this. I don't know if this is an official story, but could you see, Blake Griffin in Miami with Jimmy Butler?
for who? Who would they trade?
You have to send back Goran Dragic. You have to send back a young player, probably Bam. They wouldn't send they wouldn't send Tyler Hero.
I was gonna say no, don't do that.
But they would have to send like probably Justice Winslow, probably Bam. They got to send like some good play, like some good young pieces.
All them for Blake Griffin?
Yeah, you wouldn't? What would you trade for Blake Griffin? For Blake Griffin, it's my trade package. For Blake Griffin, you get Kelly Olynyk.
Okay.
You get Justice Winslow, but they don't need somebody good. And you get Justice Winslow,
Goran Dragic,
and Kelly Olynyk. It may be a second round pick in like
2000. Yeah. You just didn't say Bam, did you?
I did, but they already got a center in Andre Drummond. It don't really fit.
Yeah. No, you get them. Yeah. All of them, yeah. I don't know if I would give up Bam. I would definitely give up Justice Winslow. I don't like Justice Winslow. He's
that point guard.
Dude, he ain't good.
He all right. He all right. Yeah. Well, actually sit down and watch again. They're playing right now. I'm not actually paying attention because I'm doing a podcast. But
Okay, when I talk about of course he's like elite for NBA. Like
he's elite.
No, I'm talking about for like in the realm of you talking about he's out. You got to watch a game. Yeah, if you're good enough to play on the court, you're going to be good.
Like in terms of the world, the top 1%.
Yeah, but I'm talking about.
Yeah. But in terms of the 1% on that court, he alright.
He ain't that good.
I'm not gonna say he ain't that good. He alright. Like he a defensive player. You know what I'm saying? Clearly he shows some playmaking abilities that got him starting at point guard. Maybe it's a situation in which he's the point guard in which he guards point guards, but the ball's gonna be in Jimmy Butler's hand. Same situation in which A.V. Bradley starts at point guard, but he's not really the point guard. He just guards the point guard. So, but Justin Winslow out here getting double. He actually like runs the offense.
Okay, before this season, Justice Winslow and I don't think he's that good.
But maybe in a situation in which he's out of position. Same thing could be said about Evan Turner. Saying he's a small forward. He's not really. Why? He's mostly off the ball. You gotta pay attention to the foundation of that game. In college, Evan Turner was a point guard. Justice Winslow in high school was a point guard. Lance Stevenson in middle school and high school was a point guard. Who else? Jamal Crawford was a point. Like they were point guards like in middle school and high school. And then, but according to their size, their body type, NBA says, no, you're a 2. You're not gonna have the ball in your hands all the time. So if I'm not playing my game, of course I'm not gonna look as good as normally if I would. I wouldn't look as good as if I had the ball in my hand.
How about this?
I'm just sitting around. I'm just sitting around the arc.
How about this? How about they're decent point guards, but a real point guard is better than them?
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, you want them on your team, but they can't play point guard, so they got to go to a different position.
But they actually they actually have a point guard on their team though.
Yeah, Dragic.
And Goran Dragic is better than Justice Winslow at point.
Killing them.
So
killing them.
So what's the reason? I can't tell you the reason. Maybe the situation where they know they're gonna trade them, so they're gonna need somebody, saying pretty much, that playing time, that experience, get used to it. Bro, quick note, all the young players, all the Kobe 4s, a lot of players wearing them. Them Kobe 4 protos. Yeah, Pro-Tro, whatever you call them.
Everybody want to be the coach.
Well, I'm not saying everybody. I just seen like a few. You know what I'm saying? I see. I'm seeing one player right now, but I was like, oh, okay. I seen a few people around the league wearing them, but I just side note. Give your boy Kobe some credit. Kobe don't get. Well, he had a whole episode there last time there, man.
We need to mention Kobe. As great as Kobe is, he should be mentioned every episode.
If you're gonna do that, you need to double down on LeBron being mentioned too. Then.
No, we ain't plan on talking about him this episode. You ain't gotta bring his name up, buddy.
I'm gonna find a way. You're right. I'm gonna find a way.
We ain't got
talk. How Harrison Barnes rank amongst the top small forwards in the league? We were just talking about Harrison Barnes.
How does he rank?
I think you up there with LeBron.
Not ranked.
I was trying to get something started.
Yeah, no. He's not better. He's not better than Brandon Ingram.
Oh, you not.
Brandon Ingram killing Justice Winslow.
Justin Winslow or Harrison Barnes?
Which one would I take?
Yeah,
Harrison Barnes.
Great, I'm taking Justice Winslow.
Cause I've seen Harrison Barnes be decent, and I've never saw Justice Winslow and be like, man, he cold. Besides in college, at least for Harrison Barnes, he contributed to a championship. Well, I've never seen. I don't even think twice about Justice Winslow. If I'm playing 2K, yeah, I know I reference. I think we need to be endorsed by 2K.
Oh, you need to start putting out YouTube videos on 2K about your 2K gameplay.
Anyways,
we'll
do fantasy drafts, and I'm not even thinking about.
Don't. Let's put the person a bit. Are you talking about a 2K fantasy draft?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
You thinking about getting them?
No, I was talking about how before the first games played in the NBA, I said, bro, let's do a fantasy league. I ain't get a reply back.
Oh, just us two?
Yeah, why not? Or you try as more people, but why not start off? To start off, I would do it by myself if I could.
Oh.
It just needs just between me, add some more people, get the people from work. What Charles? What up, Charles? If you want to get in. You never know.
Charles, a faithful listener.
I will beat y'all. Let's set that up. We keep tabs on it. Season's fresh, still second week.
Okay, I'll see.
We still got 70, 75 games to go. No, 77 games to go.
Dang, can't do no math.
Yeah, I just did it. What you mean?
2 times. All right, let's get to the I was.
What you gonna bring up? I add this to the document. Well, I added to the document about, but not on the list. See, we'll talk about Kyrie or we'll talk about the Warriors.
Warriors.
Okay. That's your team.
The Warriors have been trash.
Is that your team though?
No, I'm a Lakers fan.
Who you been riding? Well, they ain't your team, but what players you been riding with though for the longest?
Okay, I'm gonna give these people a background story of who my teams are. So I'm from Texas, everybody.
Okay. We don't.
Now I'm gonna give y'all a segment about my life. So I'm from Texas. Really, I was born in North Carolina. Damn, whatever.
Told you. Really a Kentucky boy.
How's that Kentucky? Born in North Carolina. Family's from Tennessee, Kentucky.
Told you.
But I've been raised.
I'm gonna let you talk.
Yeah, let me talk. I'm raised Texas primarily my whole life. Since before kindergarten, I've been here. So I'm a Texan. So I rock with all Texas teams besides professional basketball. I could not get down with the Mavericks when I was a youngster. I've always been a Kobe fan. The Lakers were just appealing to me. So Kobe, Shaq, Elton Campbell, Rick Fox, Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, like that was the squad back in the day. I'm I'm rocking with these guys. This is sorry Mavericks, but this is who I'm with. So I've always been a lifelong Laker fan. And then I'm a big college fan also. So I see this light-skinned kid out of Davidson going off, doing good in the tournament. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow this kid. So I followed Steph Curry when he got drafted to the Warriors. Really appreciate his game. started going to Warriors games, following him, keeping up with the movement. And I wouldn't say I was a Warriors fan, but I did have Warriors attire, and I would go to the games and do my thing, and and rock with them early on. And I still have appreciation for Steph Curry. It's just that they have gotten so good and have ruled the league, and they become too big for me to cheer for and to root on because they're in a spot where I want my team to be. So I kind of I backed off, you know what I'm saying? So I was never a fan. I just appreciated Curry because where he came from in college, Davidson, to where he's become now, a Hall of Famer. But that's my story.
Aw. No, but you
But
is a Kentucky boy.
I have not. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm Texan.
I'll let you claim that for the pod, bro.
My family's definitely Kentucky, like straight up Kentucky.
Kentucky. So if your family from Kentucky and your family blood is from Kentucky and you got your family blood in you, that means you got some Kentucky in you too.
Okay, I'm a Texan.
The boy said he's still gonna stick to the Lone Star State. How you gonna be from Texas? No, never mind, I ain't gonna bring it up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna try to spend 20, 30 minutes talking about the greatest rapper to come out of Texas. So we're gonna say that for another podcast that we already talked about. Don't say his name. Don't bring up nobody. No young boy. Don't bring up nothing. Like I said, I'm not trying to be here for another 30 minutes or an hour trying to defend and give props to the greatest rapper in Texas. But I'm not gonna say his name because we're gonna say that.
And from 1 to 10, I rank him what his name is. All right, so the Warriors. I don't know if you caught that or not. The Warriors ain't look too good.
Oh, boy, you called me speechless, bro. My mouth dropped, bro. Oh, if you ain't get that, then hey, I'm not. That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
I want to cut so bad on the pot right now. Oh, I want to cut so bad. God, I'll give you that one.
The Warriors are trash.
Yeah, man, they are. They really are.
Defense is horrible.
Hold on, I got to admit when I was wrong. I said they'd be a playoff team.
I said fifth. They ain't going to playoff.
They're not, bro.
They probably wouldn't go in the East. That's how bad they are. I don't know. Maybe they would make it in the East. They probably.
They're the worst defensive team in the league.
They give up 59% field goal percentage to the opposing team. Isn't that right? Or was it 51?
You bringing this to? I ain't look at them. Let me see. Hold on. You know, you right. Well, I don't have that defense up though.
No, they give up 59% field goals. They give up 51% three-point field goal percentage. 51% three-pointers what they give up. That's astonishing. 59% is what they give up field goals.
See that UTA education?
Dude, they give up 130 points a game on average.
Real quick. Don't give me basketball. Who will win? My school or your school?
You said a game of what?
Basketball. 5-on-5. It's a basketball game.
Your school versus my school.
The school you graduated from and the school I'm attending right now. Don't say their names, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get them, you know what I'm saying? But
oh, come on, we D1s, chill out. Anyways. We D1, chill out. Chill out.
Don't you know my school? You seen Glory Road?
No.
You haven't seen Glory Road?
I'm a movie person. People always be like, hey, you haven't seen this movie? I'm like, I'm not a movie person. I don't watch.
I'm gonna say that story then when you actually see Glory Road. All right, but keep going with your point though.
Yeah, so the Warriors, the defense is horrible.
They really are. And that was that's what they were. Defense, cuts to the baskets, open threes. Share the ball movement.
They have one good defensive player.
Yeah.
Really two, but one's hurt. Willie Cauley-Stein is hurt. Steph Curry ain't playing no defense.
Well, if you add him on the hurt list, you gotta say 3 then.
Who? Oh, well, I mean, well, as far as He's coming back. Clay's not coming back.
They told me he might come back around playoff too if they like hovering around like the 8, 7 seed.
Oh, he ain't coming back. They ain't hovering around on 8th seed.
They would be. Yeah, you're right. I see what you mean.
They ain't hovering around nothing.
Clay going to say, and he just signed that contract, boy. That's free. What free money right there. He just chilling on that. I see you, Clay.
But they can't score the ball effectively with anybody. Curry's gonna do what Curry does. Draymond's not a scorer. Like people that really don't keep up with basketball, I don't know if y'all know this. Draymond's a big name, but he's not a scorer.
He getting his jersey number retired at Michigan State. Side note.
Is he the best prospect out of Michigan State ever?
I mean, he up there with Jason Richardson.
What about Magic Johnson?
Oh, I forgot about Magic.
Oh my God. Now I'm trying to be
I was
funny.
thinking recent, bro. I was thinking recent. I know he went there, but that wasn't the first thing to pop up when I think about Michigan. I mean, it should be, but it's not.
It should be. It's just basketball IQ is off. You throw up Jason Richardson.
I mean, I told you I think more recent. Jason Richardson is more recent than Magic. But I see what you mean, though. What school Magic Johnson? Larry Bird go to?
Hoosiers.
But you know more basketball than me? Google it right now. Google
He
it
went
right
to
now.
Indiana. He went to Indiana.
Final answer?
Larry Bird. He went to like a red and white school. Where'd he go?
Google it. No, hold on. Before you, no. Quit looking. Look up at the screen. Look up at the screen. Is that your final answer?
Screen.
You're just looking down at your phone. Look, is that the final answer?
Yeah, where'd he go?
All right, Google it then. Right on the pod, live reaction. You know more basketball than me. This is okay.
I don't like you know Larry Bird.
Oh, we should know about Magic Johnson, but not Larry Bird.
Yeah, I do know about Magic.
Okay, Jay, come on. Larry Bird was second greatest small forward all time.
He that high? You better than KD?
Oh, I forgot about KD. I said third.
I said Indiana.
He went to Indiana State.
Same thing.
No, it's not. How is it two things? Two different institutions of education.
Man, that was close. We try to make it seem like.
Well, I ain't gonna get away with that on the quiz. Sir, you answer.
I get partial credit.
That's right next to D. You should give me partial. No, you don't get no partial credit for that. But anyway, back to your original point. What would you rank Larry Bird top 5 small forwards?
He number 1, but
yeah.
What are we talking about? Why are you bringing Larry Bird? We brought up Michigan State Draymond. Yeah, they don't have enough pieces. The bench is trash.
That was a thing last year. Only person they had was Iguodala and Livingston.
And they're not scorers. And they were barely making it.
They were still good though.
They was good because they can run the offense.
Do they have anybody like that now?
No.
But they really have those 2 players back.
Man.
Exactly. They contributed something that they can't replace. Well, haven't replaced yet.
Yeah, they trash. They might want to try to save their season and get Melo. I'm not lying.
Man, he's blackballed, bro.
Huh?
It's done. It's over with, bro.
No,
them 10 games in Houston. Them 10 games in Houston was it. If LeBron can't get them in the league, then it's over.
They need to get Melo. They need to get J.R. Smith. They need to get Iman Shumpert because you need defense. You need them. They can be your shooters and space everything. You need Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith, Carmelo. Why not? And let them who I don't know who they have on their team.
Right. They should do it to salvage the Warriors season. They should just all right.
Yes, that'll help them. If they added those players, they'll compete for a playoff spot. It's not too late. So it's not too late to change.
But Melo's done. So they blackballed my boy.
If
so you got
let's
go. I'm going free agents right now in my head. You told Jamal Crawford.
Yeah, they can get all of them.
Jamal all on like veteran minimum.
Yeah, why not?
They should just make room. Like, all right, players they gotta kick out. They're like, we're gonna trade them for we're just gonna trade them if we need to, or send them to the G League or 2-way contracts, and then J.R., Jamal Crawford. I gotta look at the list off dome, but
Melo.
of course Melo. But I'm tired. You making me sad. Them 10 games can't be last. Man, I'm done, bro. I ain't gonna do that. It's so hard
Oh, please
to
stop.
say goodbye to Melo. It's so
Hey, come on, man, before they cut this thing
hard.
off.
Oh yeah, bro. But yeah. So who's top 8 then? Let's go through the top 8 since we know now. Like since we got a few games under the belt. Like I'll just name teams. Just name 8 teams. Don't worry about order. We worry about order later. So of
Who's
course you
going to
got
make the playoffs? Who's going to
top,
make the playoff?
yeah, off of what we know right now versus like preseason predictions.
Okay. So they have the Timberwolves. You said it's Timberwolves?
Man, no.
Okay. Denver, San Antonio, Clippers, Utah,
Hold on.
Houston.
You're going too fast, man. Let's go. Name one team and go yes, no, yes, no.
Okay. Denver,
Yeah.
San Antonio. Yeah.
Questionable.
Minnesota,
No.
Clippers,
Yeah.
Utah,
Yeah.
Houston,
Yeah.
Lakers,
Yeah.
Dallas,
Yeah.
Phoenix,
No.
Portland,
Yeah.
Memphis,
No.
Golden State,
No.
OKC. They're
Yeah.
1-3 right now.
No. Who it leaves then?
Huh. It leaves New Orleans and Sacramento. They're both not gonna make it. So you gave OKC the nod over San Antonio?
So San Antonio's in.
Yeah, they're 3-0. I mean, that's because it's still early. Not just. I mean, that could change, but they're way better than the
I mean,
Thunder.
I want to hear all the teams before I just, what I'm saying, rule on them. But yeah, I didn't have San Antonio in my original top 8.
I did. Before I got convinced not to put them in, I was swayed.
Boy. You want to talk about the point guard that replaced D'Angelo Russell?
Kyrie has been on a tear. Which one? We can go so many different ways with Kyrie. There's so much Kyrie news.
All right, let's talk about gameplay then. Let's talk about gameplay
Okay.
before we get to all the off court.
Yeah.
So just talk. Go ahead. You spit.
Balling like an athlete, but got no jumper. Nah. Plug right there. Kyrie has been sensational. Kyrie probably has been. He's probably looked.
Dang.
I want to say Kyrie's looked the best of any player in the league. I'm just going top of my head. He's looked the best.
Hold on, you got someone? You got something playing?
Huh? Playing?
That was you?
Nah.
Yeah.
You hear something? It's probably raining. It's raining here in the background.
No, it's a video playing.
Nah.
Okay, Jay. Continue with your point.
He's probably the best individual player we have right now in the league as far as stats wise. He's balling.
Oh, I was about to say.
Can I finish? Is you finished or are you done? Are you finished or are you done? Okay.
Go ahead, man.
So he's looking good. He's special. He's special. He didn't showcase like this in with Boston. Not like this. I mean, it's a short sample size we got right now. But this dude has put the team on his back, and they're like, okay, Kyrie, we want to go as you go. I feel like Boston was trying to be more team ball, but the Nets right now are like, okay, Kyrie, you number one option for show, and everybody else get it whenever they get it.
Yeah.
He's phenomenal.
Averaging, we got 37 first in scoring, 37 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. He had that
And the
50 game.
game winner.
Yeah, he had that 50 game explosion versus Minnesota, and then 26 versus the Knicks and 37 versus Memphis, and they lost versus in that duo with John Morant. John Morant looked good too, bro.
Yeah, he looks nice. He can ball. Dude, the baller, man.
I told you he's gonna be rookie of the year.
No, you did not.
You gonna go back, bro? I'm gonna clip it.
You kept on Zion.
No,
Zion.
I said Zion's hurt. I said he's hurt. He's not gonna be rookie of the year if he's hurt. You're gonna miss what, 68 weeks? That's 2 months. Bro, I'm gonna clip it. You gonna see it. I know what I'm talking about. I know who I picked.
Zion.
That's you talking about Zion. Who'd you pick? You remember?
Who did I pick? I don't even remember.
I'll flip it. Back to Kyrie. All right. On the court, you see what they do. What's their stat? What's their record?
They only won one game. They lost. Every game has been close and competitive, but they've only won one game.
Yeah, 1 and 2. Beat the Knicks. That's important. At least they beat the Knicks. That's like going like 0 and
barely.
That's like back in the day when we was like when Texas and A&M used to play. Like, you know, A&M, we lose to everybody, but that one game Thanksgiving when we beat Texas, you know what I'm saying? As long as we beat you, we did beat y'all a couple of times. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But back to basketball. Off the court, same situation that's been popping on since he was in Cleveland. That followed him to Boston has now followed him to Brooklyn. Dun, 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 dun. Go ahead and get to the story, EJ. You broke this. You didn't break it, but you brought it up.
I didn't break it. So come to find out, the Nets have been feeling their. I guess the word that they used was queasy.
Read the quote
about Kyrie. I guess he has been having mood swings with them, and there's times he's to himself. He don't want to talk to anybody. I heard that they took team pictures. Not heard. I read. They took team pictures that in China, and they asked Kyrie to take his hat off. He was like, "No, I'm not taking my hat off. Y'all just Photoshop it off."
Y'all just Photoshop it. I ain't read that.
Yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of the organizations kind of nervous about him. They're kind of hoping KD can kind of talk to him and get him to be more social. I guess the same thing was going on in Cleveland. Like during the playoffs,
yep,
he wasn't talking to anybody. He wasn't the organization. He just like he's moody. And then the same thing has happened here so early. But there have been players that have backed up Kyrie. Joe Harris says he's a great teammate. Spencer Dinwiddie says he's a great teammate. Even the coach has said, "Look, dude, if anybody's moody here, it's me." You know. But so everybody seemed to have Kyrie's back. But yeah, it's. I hope it's not true. Because Kyrie seems like a nice guy, but I can understand how he's moody.
It is. It's like an old cliche, like what your grandmama used to say: when someone shows you who they are, believe them.
My grandma never said that.
Well, maybe it's not your grandma, but it is. Well, my grandma didn't say it either. I ain't gonna lie either. I was trying to tie it to that, like a black spiritual thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But have you heard the cliche before?
Yeah, I've heard it. Not from my grandma though.
Me neither. I think I read that on Twitter. But same situation, like he showed and displayed this in Cleveland the year they won the championship, the year they beat the Warriors in 7 games. Richard Jefferson brought this up. Same thing happened in Boston. Mood swings like crazy. Early on, talking about, I'm gonna re-sign here, bro. He shot a whole commercial with his dad talking about, family ties. Told the whole crowd that I plan on re-signing me if you plan on having me. and dipped on the first chance he got. He did the same thing in Cleveland, bro. What? This is nothing different. Like, it's all right. It's not a knock. I'm not knocking for it. Like, he is more like Kobe in more ways than we originally thought. We thought, okay, he thought, just remember Mamba mentality on the court, but no, Kobe that loner, like a stay to himself. Kyrie the same way.
Okay, stop.
What am I
We
saying
got
wrong?
fair about Kobe. He ain't Kobe. First of all, Kyrie's kind of
Bro,
weird.
that's his favorite player. He loves Kobe. He's the reason why he wears number 10 in the Olympics. Like, Kobe is his favorite player. He like, bro, what you mean?
Okay.
He did a shoe collaboration with Kobe. When you ever see a star athlete like, yeah, I'm gonna do a shoe? Like, Jordan was the only one when he had them Air Force One fusions.
Okay. He ain't like Kobe. Kobe is to himself. He ain't moody. He ain't one day, yeah, buddy. And then no, we got to don't find a way to bring
wouldn't
Kobe
walk
to
into a
this
locker room and just
negativity.
ignore everybody.
Huh?
Wouldn't just walk into a locker room and just ignore everybody and just stay to himself.
Yeah, he would do that.
Bro, you want to look up old Smush Parker stories?
Yeah, you want to believe Smush Parker as much as Kobe?
Yeah, he was there. What you mean? He passed the ball to.
I was there.
He passed the ball to Kobe for his 81st point. What you mean?
He better. He should. Smush Parker had no reason holding the ball. Kobe should have that ball regardless. Are you doing what? Don't forget who you are now.
That's when they had Lamar Odom too. They was better off putting him at point guard.
Yeah.
But the league wasn't, transgressive like it is now. That's all you got? Yeah.
That's all I got.
We got power rankings. We're gonna go through real quick. Just tell me, we ain't gonna get to a half. We're just gonna go through it. Tell me which team is better. If this team is better than that player, like better than what they say.
Okay.
Here we go. First team they got number 1. This is week 2. Week 2. Number 1, top of the league, top of the list, got Philly. Behind them, they got Denver at number 2. I'm gonna go top 10. Clippers at number 3. Bucks at 4. Timberwolves at 5. Lakers at 6. Jazz at 7. Rockets at 8. Portland at 9. Boston at 10. Outside the top 10 that should be in there, probably Dallas.
I don't know.
I'm from Dallas.
Dallas ain't beat nobody.
You're right.
Dallas ain't beat nobody.
That's probably what they're contributing to. Yeah, not just looking at record. Yeah, they got Houston up there. They 1-1.
Yeah, Dallas. Right. They played the worst team in the league, which is the Wizards, in my opinion. I don't care what the record says. I think the Wizards are the worst team. And they beat New Orleans. Which New Orleans ain't won a game yet. And then they lost to their best competition is the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers came back and won that game. So Dallas has not beat anybody yet.
They will be. They're good.
I'm not saying they won't. I'm just saying I can understand why they're not in it.
What you mean though? Yeah, they haven't. They don't have yesterday games in the record, so it's not really that updated. But Lakers not even top 5. Timberwolves is gonna come down to it.
Timberwolves. Oh man, they just undefeated.
That's what it has. That's all it is. Well, I don't have that because they got Bucks is 1-1, Clippers 2-1. So, hey man, Karl-Anthony Towns better than AD. Andrew Wiggins, he's still pissed up that LeBron traded him before he even settled into his apartment.
That was the best thing LeBron ever did, was not playing with Andrew Wiggins. Well, come on now.
They really try to make the comparison. He could be the Scottie Pippen to LeBron's Jordan, boy, stuff.
Thank you, but no thank you. I think that's all we have. Boogie might come back. Maybe not. I kind of don't even want to see Boogie back, honestly.
Nah, he shouldn't come back, bro. Don't
He
rush back.
should.
He shouldn't. Don't rush
Yeah,
back.
yeah. I don't think he should. Yeah. I think this is our first Lakerless podcast. No Lakers, no LeBron, no nothing.
You want to go through some quick hitters real quick. Told you, what's his name? Trae Young. He went out with an ankle injury. X-rays are negative, so everything's good. He will get an MRI. In the same game, Tyler Hero, he has 19 points. He dropped 19 points in the second quarter. Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler threw out the first pitch before World Series, Game 6. Who you got in there? You watch baseball?
No, I don't watch baseball.
I don't know what the record is or nothing.
Yeah, I don't really.
Drake gives Raptors title jackets. Gave them customized championship jackets for the whole team.
Did Kawhi get one?
He had to. EA Sports CEO, you might be able to get some more intel in this, knowing your connections that you have established. I ain't gonna bring them up on the podcast. But EA Sports CEO Andrew Wilson says if player pay can be solved, company would jump at opportunity to build a game. So, the prospects of NCAA football coming back is, there. Even basketball, too.
I got a little plug and man, I can't say nothing.
What you mean? Oh,
No,
you can't say nothing about the plug.
Yeah, I got to keep that secret.
Yeah, you gotta keep that. That's between me, you, and God and him. But I ain't say that right. It's between God, you, him, and I. Because I was there. I was a witness. But that's pretty much it. Now we're available on Reddit.
We're on Reddit?
Yeah.
We're on Reddit, y'all. It's news to me, y'all.
There you go.
Thank y'all for tuning in on the Usually episode number 25. This is my episode. It's that killer episode. This is that easy episode. Tune in next week. Got some more great content coming for y'all. Again, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, to all our day ones, we love y'all. Peace.